Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to make this nail art, which is obviously a mountain. At least I hope it's obvious. It was inspired by, well, basically a little while back, or quite some time back actually. I did sort of a sea, ocean, with a lighthouse background kind of thing, or landscape kind of thing. Which was inspired by a song, but yeah, that sort of caused me to want to do more landscapes as well. So this has been on my list of nail arts that I want to try for some time. I actually have this entire list of ideas that I still want to do. So yeah, this week I decided to try out a mountainside. And yeah, let's get started. I want a light blue background color, so I'm going to use Cinderella by Sinful colors. It's actually supposed to be sort of, yeah, the color of the sky, and the sky doesn't usually have orange, pinkish shimmers in it, but yeah. I thought I had a cream finish blue, pale blue nail polish, but it's actually dried out, so yeah, that's why I'm using this one instead. But I do like the effect it gives. Time for the second layer. Usually I keep it at 2 layers, but seeing as this nail polish is pretty sheer, I'm going to apply 3 layers of it. And as you can see, even with 3 layers it's still not completely opaque. But yeah, as long as the, nail base is opaque enough, it's alright, because that's, the only thing that's still going to be visible at the end. Okay, so for the mountain itself I'm going to use this one by Near Color. Really nice brown shade. And yeah, as usual, just putting some of it on a piece of paper and just using a striper brush from eBay to actually get the nail polish onto the nails. And I'm sort of trying to make it look like it's, going from nail to nail like this. And yeah, I'm just going to continue it on like this. And the easiest part about it is it doesn't have to be a straight line, obviously, because mountainsides usually aren't completely straight. So I'm just making it a little bit crooked and ending it on this nail. In a bit of an angle. And then it's just time to fill it in. You could do that with the striping brush, but that's going to take a whole lot of time. So instead I'm just going to use the brush of the nail polish itself. And it's easiest to use a really opaque brown nail polish, so you don't have to go over it like 5 times. And that's it for the mountain itself. And then it's time to add the snow. I'm using this white one by Max, which is a brand from a Dutch budget store. And then I'm using the same striper brush to sort of apply the snow. And again, I wanted to line up a little bit and look natural, so I'm just making sort of a wavy line. And then follow the edge of the mountain. And I'm also going to very carefully draw the line at the inner part of the nail, or side of the nail, so there's no brown showing through anymore. And this time I am going to fill in the shape with the nail art brush, simply because, well, closer to the base of the nail I find it a little bit more difficult to use a big brush to get it all to look decent. So yeah, it's just easier for me to use a striper brush on this part. But that depends on your own preference, of course. And that's it for the snow. I also want some water on the mountain. For that I'm going to use this liquid foil nail polish by Essence called I Don't Need Money Honey, which is obviously a blue foil nail polish. which I think is a pretty nice finish for, you know, nail polish is supposed to look like water in this case. And yeah, just go to the exact same thing as I did. Just basically continuing on with the nails that I actually already did. And I'm barely putting any pressure at all on the brush right now, because otherwise it'll just get too thick for, you know, a regular mountain stream, I guess. Just going to curve it upwards there. And it's going to angle down as well. And basically I'm just making it a sort of random shape. This is always the easiest, I think, with shapes that are supposed to look natural. And that's it for the water. Right now I'm painting trees. It's done with We Rock the Green by Essence. Simply because I prefer to use a sort of shimmery green shade for trees rather than just a normal, like, cream finish, I guess. I'm not sure why, I just think it looks more lively or something. And yeah, basically they're just really tiny triangle shapes. And yeah, this is basically the part of the manicure that can take as long as you want it to take, because you could just, you know, make an entire forest or something. I'm just going to keep it at, you know, a bunch of sort of random trees standing around. And it doesn't matter if they go over the water, because, you know, the trees are standing up, so that's, you know, realistic and all. And yeah. And I also want a little bit of an outline, so I'm going to use this grey nail polish by Playboy for that. Just because I think black would be a little bit too harsh. But it's the same as with a black outline. I'm just basically making a thin line. I'm not outlining all the trees and everything, because that would take ages. I'm really just outlining the border between the sky and the mountain. And just the same as with the black outline. Just really carefully applying it, because it's always easier to make a line thicker than to make it thinner. And that's it. Okay, so now that all the lines are finally dried, it's time to apply some top coat. I'm using the Sealing Top Coat by Essence as usual. And that's the final step of this nail art. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! And now I'm just using black nail polish to make the stripes alongside the thicker stripe. And there's